Hello and welcome back to another Reijnders video. Today is a bit of a special video, you would say. We've got a transfer review of Premier League signings and outgoings.
Yep.
And I believe that we have all signed a player up to this point.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
hopefully.
A lot. Some have signed a lot, some
Yep.
haven't. But we'll discuss it. And let's head into our first player.
And yeah, so of course we have a tier list, a ranking system. So we have a tier of who cares, poor, interesting, promising, and exceptional. And you'll see it somewhere above us. And yeah, so we'll get into it. Of course we have the normal cast of Avid, the Arsenal fan, putting a big signing.
Yep. A couple of S tier signings. What's the top one?
Exceptional.
There's a couple of exceptional signings in there, definitely.
You sure about that?
From my side, so I'm ready to go, man.
Right.
Yeah, I mean we also have Chelsea who signed a lot of signings again.
It's not just Chelsea, the world champions. Champions.
Any words? We'll give you a few minutes you want to talk about.
We'll do that later.
Yeah?
Alright.
And we have Abdul, of course, the host.
We're just vibing.
Alright, and of course we didn't have this so early. But yeah, of course we have a lot of big transfers and a lot of small transfers on this list, and then we just have to rank them in order of how important they are. And we start off with Manchester United's.
Are we first?
Yep, your first
Okay.
player, Matheus Cunha, on the list.
Yes.
And, we'll let you talk about it.
Alright.
What ranking do you think he is on this list?
Sorry, what the list again? I can't see from here.
Who cares? Poor, interesting, promising, exceptional. Oh, forget about the ranking for now.
Okay,
How
I'll
good do you
talk about
think
Matheus Cunha. Well, this is a signing that Man United have been wanting for over 3 years now. Even when he was at Atletico Madrid, we were heavily linked to him for basically the same amount of price. Obviously, not with a release clause. I think he's a very interesting player. He's something that Man United needed. We saw in the pre-season what he can bring. Linking up play, driving with the ball, which is something that Ruben Amorim wants. The value of the price was 62.5. I'm
yeah,
pretty
something
sure.
like that. Yeah.
I mean, in terms of price-wise, it's a release clause. You can't really deviate away from the release clause. But I think for that price, for a quality Premier League player, I think is a promising signing.
You think? So
I
it's
think
not
it's
exceptional?
promising. No, it's not exceptional.
Why?
Well, whatever he did, are we judging him what he did at Wolves or what he's going to do at Man United?
Yeah, so it's about the value of the player, how much you can spend on him. If you guys got your money's worth in terms of quality, and how well do you think he will do? As in, will he have a massive impact in your season?
Well, he would have a massive. He would be exceptional then, considering our attack did basically nothing last season. So, but I think I put him at promising for now, and I believe he's not an exceptional signing, but he's a promising signing.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. He's a good player. He can be a level raiser for Man United. That's. I don't have much. I don't think he's an elite finisher. I don't think he's He's a good player. I'm not gonna hate. It's a promising signing.
You think?
It's what they need. It's a clear improvement. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Any thoughts, Dean, on the Gyokores?
I mean, I thought he'd be could lean towards exceptional for you guys because of the impact he could have. A player that can actually connect from midfield to attack. You really don't have that kind of presence.
True.
That's why I think if he hits the ground running, you're gonna look at him as a very, very huge player for your club.
Can we come back a season later and review them tier list?
Maybe we can. That's the
But
point
for now,
of this.
I think we will agree promising.
Is it
Yep,
promising?
yep.
Slightly edging into
Right.
exceptional.
We're saying a high bar for exceptional.
Yeah,
Um,
because we've got better players coming up.
That's true. And considerably somewhat better player. We'll have Dean Huijsen going to Real Madrid. Of course, not a player going into the Premier League, going out of the Premier League. But for Real Madrid, for Xabi Alonso's new team, how well do you think Dean Huijsen would do for Real Madrid?
Why are we looking at me?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, of course, that's the main. I think it's the main sign of all of the players they've signed so far. Because defensively, we saw against PSG, that's where they've struggled a lot. Obviously, attack, they got some problems out. But defensively, they've looked really weak. It's like they can't really press teams and smother them without being able to then also track back and defend. And I think Dean Huijsen's the kind of player that can do a bit of both. Drive forward with the ball, but if they're chasing a counter attack, he's perfect for them. So he should do well. He should do well for them.
That's true. I mean, look, in Xabi Alonso's system, he does like those ball-playing centre-backs, those centre-backs that can carry the ball and also have a massive impact further up the pitch. And I think, Dean Huijsen at Bournemouth, we all saw it, that he was exceptional ball carrying and exceptionally composed. I think it's perfect for Xabi Alonso's system. And, I mean, it was a big thing that he should have got picked up by some of the other bigger teams. I mean, have you had any thoughts on Dean Huijsen?
Yeah, I mean, I think Dean covered it. He's what they need. There's too many injuries there, man. There's OAPs at Real Madrid. You know what I mean? That's the centre back position. The camp is a retirement home. So you got Dean here, you know, the future of Spanish football, young, you know what I mean, Spanish player, you know, great. I think it's a top signing. I think I'll put him in the top.
Really?
As an exceptional.
Yeah, I'll put him
How much are they
exceptional.
buying for?
50.
I'll put him
Oh,
exceptional.
for that value, yeah.
I'll put him
Yeah,
exceptional.
yeah.
We have to remember, Chelsea were looking at him, Arsenal were
Yeah.
looking at him,
Yeah.
Juve lost him.
Juve lost him. There was a few other top clubs in there, and he went Real Madrid straight away. They, you know what I mean?
Snapped him
Triggered
out.
it up
Different
quick.
kind of signing, someone young, not
Yeah.
doesn't need to be already really proven. It's like a young player that could lead them in the future. It's a different kind of signing.
Yeah, I think that's
How
top.
old is he?
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, maybe even 20. Maybe 21.
20, you know?
No, I think it's 20 as well.
Yeah, he's 20. He's 20.
So that exceptional signing, is that
Yeah.
exceptional?
Yeah.
Alright, it goes up there as an exceptional signing. Alright, the next option we have is Tajani Reijnders going to Manchester City.
That's your play,
You can
mate.
start on that.
You
Ah.
let us know. You let us know.
You've seen
your
him play in the
thoughts.
Club World Cup, I swear.
That's true. Of course, most of our signings have all come in the Club World Cup period. Of course, we had to do our business before the deadline. And he played majority of the games, yeah, quite a few of the games. Serie A player, midfield of the year, not player of the year. That's McTominay's title. Midfielder of the year.
Respect.
So, yeah, I mean, look, I think he had a massive impact. I think he was, I mean, outside of another player I talk about later, he was one of our best players at the Club World Cup. And I just feel like he's one of the most exciting players, you know. He's not too far down the line in terms of his development. He's still somewhat of a young guy, but also he has enough potential to make a lot of impact for this team. I think, especially in a position where Abram was talking about last season, how we didn't really go for any midfielders, especially during the
Oh,
January
you
window.
spent 60 on Nico.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm
That's true.
saying
Mm.
that was only midfield, you know, strength. And he came late in that January window. And I mean, to join around, I think it will bolster up that midfield. Of course, Mateo Kovacic looks like he's going. Gunnar looks like he's going as well. So we need to replace them with some good quality. And I think to join Reijnders, I mean, for the value we're going for, I can't remember exactly what. I think it was 50 or 40. I can't remember exactly where it was.
It was
But-
cheap,
Yeah, I think it was cheaper as well. But for a type of his player who a lot of teams were going for, he had a very good performance against Real Madrid in the Champions League. I just think that Tajani Reijnders will have a very big impact for us next season. Hopefully, should start with Rodri.
you think an exceptional promising?
No, I think
Promising.
promising. I think
Promising.
it's not
It's
guaranteed
promising.
that he will do amazing. So I think like exceptional should be the players that are like guaranteed to have an extremely big impact.
Yeah.
We don't know right now what Tajani Reijnders will do. I know he will have a good impact, but will it be, you know, same level as Serie A? We don't know yet. I mean,
Title-winning impact.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think?
No,
What
I
time
mean,
is it?
I agree. I think it's important. Of course, they signed Nico Gonzalez, but adding Reijnders is depth. So I think now, if you want to challenge for the title, you can't just have one solid player in one position, whatever. It's got to be two, maybe even three players that compete in that same area. And Reijnders, we know at Serie A, he was kind of became their main guy, and until the end, he was a very important figure for them, and he just grew and grew as a player. So surely at City, I think, will feel a similar impact.
100%. 100%.
It's something that you need as well. Your midfield, well, in Pep's system, his midfield is key. And we've seen in the past City midfields where you had David Silva, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, KDB, etc.
Yeah, you used to always have a
But,
leading
yeah.
midfield,
Yeah.
not just like one or
But
two.
as we saw last season, your midfield was probably one of your weak points.
Yeah.
Most notably, what's it called? Mobility-wise, you're very weak.
100%. Tajani Reijnders will bring that robustness and mobility.
My only question is, what happens to Nico Gonzalez now then?
That's a good point. I mean, I think that he will still play. Again, we saw the Rodri injury. If we said that Nico Gonzalez last year for majority of that Rodri injury time, and he also got injured as well. But if he had it for majority of the time when we were saying that we needed a midfield replacement, we needed this before January, I'm saying specifically, I mean, we wouldn't be talking about Nico Gonzalez being like, what would happen to him? If a player goes down, which is more likely or not, we're going to play, again, also signing Madueke to back up Saka, with Nico Gonzalez also there to back up the midfield, the motor free. I mean, I wanted to start as well. I think that he still has a place in this team to make a big
And they
impact.
want to be careful with Rodri, right?
Yeah,
Because
100%.
we saw that, so-
I don't mean that's the thing that I take it from the Club World Cup as well about Rodri is that it's not like he doesn't look bad. He looks like he's being much more careful.
Yeah.
He's like he's not diving into challenges. He's not as aggressive as he used to be. He's kind of maybe it's the Club World Cup. He's come back from his ACL injury. I don't know exactly we don't know how he'll play next year. Will he fall off? Will he be good? Will he have that Van Dijk kind of first season where he kind of slowed down? Who knows?
It's the psychological effect of
Yeah,
getting
100%.
ACL injury.
Yeah, it's friendlies, you know. You can't really read too
It's not
much
friendly.
into
Club
It
World
was a
Cup.
competitive game.
it. It's friendlies.
Nah, Club World Cup is big.
Friendlies.
Nah,
Do you-
nah.
Friendlies.
do you take that?
Knockout onwards, you sure. But at that stage where City were, it was friendlies at that point.
That's true. I mean, even then we were being very careful of Rodri. He didn't play every game. I think he didn't have that
Exactly,
much minutes at all.
because it was friendlies. It's about building fitness.
true. but
Knockouts
I,
after,
can't,
yeah,
I,
sure.
took, I
but-
took it very serious. I think the World Cup was very
Yeah, of course
serious.
Yeah,
he
we
did.
know he did.
Yeah.
He set up to 4 a.m. to see a team
Yeah.
lose.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Next
Anyway,
guy, promising.
what do you think he is?
Promising,
Promising?
Yeah,
promising.
Alright, promising he goes. And we'll give you a
next?
little hint on the first player. Mohamed Kudus to Tottenham. Now, not a team that's on our table today, but I think it's a pretty very big signing, I think. Do you not think, Gavin?
Interesting.
It's
yeah.
interesting.
Interesting,
Yeah.
man. Guys, come on. Like, Kudus is a good player, but what has he done for the
That's
past
what- yeah.
season and maybe
Yeah.
a
That's
half?
true.
West Ham fans, yeah, some of them obviously hated that he left. Some of them hate him for leaving to Tottenham. But there's a good portion that are not affected by him leaving. Kudus is a player that we think he's better than he actually is. He had that one great season, and what has he done since? He's a what-if player. I'm not even hating because of Tottenham. I don't. It's not a signing that's like, oh, when Spurs were going for Morgan Gibbs White, that one was like, okay, cool, that's a needle mover. Kudus is really no, I don't. I think
they
it's
need
interesting.
winger options now. I feel like the impact he could potentially.
How much
have.
did he go for?
55.
Yeah, see, no, it's not for me.
No, but that's how much West Ham bought him for, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think they
No,
did.
it's
They
fair.
make a profit on it. No, surely they sold him for.
I think they bought
Nah.
him for 30.
Yeah, but I mean,
But-
on Tottenham's side, for Thomas Frank, do you not think that this is the type of player that he needs?
Yeah,
Really?
Because you look at their winger options. Look at who they had last season. This is a player that can cover the left side and also play in the left half space, whatever it is. He's very versatile. Can play either side, whatever it is. And we saw in the pre-season games that he had very, very promising spark. I think he's going to become quickly like a fan favourite of theirs, especially if he hits the ground running. And maybe you could say it's a fault of the player himself, but I think attitude problems, maybe you could say, was the reason why at West Ham it wasn't the same. We've got to remember West Ham were 15th in the league last season, something like that. They underperformed very severely for their standards, and maybe Kudus was more demotivated. Can you say that's bad about the player? Sure, but maybe at Tottenham, where it's a lot more of a promising project, we might see a more consistent season from him.
Well, do you believe he fits in a Thomas Frank system?
I don't know about positions or not, but I think the signing was a statement signing for them. Considering the other clubs that were linked to him, we were heavily linked to him. Trying to remember other clubs.
Yeah, but you're linked to everyone.
Yeah, but still, if Chelsea are linked to him, then clearly he's not going to be a bad player, whatever it is. So for them, it was a big player because they weren't expecting maybe to sign him at first.
Yeah, and people forget that he's also playing. He's going to be playing Champions League football. Tottenham are in the Champions League, so they're going to be playing a lot of games as well. Of course, not guaranteed to make far or how far they will go, but they're guaranteed going to play the first 8 games, maybe
He'll be seen
the
as a
2
big
legs.
player.
Exactly.
That's why I'm thinking he's in a promising.
He'll guaranteed be a starter for them.
Was Kudus here when they won the Conference League?
Yes.
No, he was in the Europa League season, though.
Nah, I don't think he was.
No, he wasn't Conference League. No, he was.
no,
He
no,
was.
he was
Yeah, no,
Europa
he was Europa
League.
League one. Yeah.
But yeah, so what do you guys think? Interesting, Paul?
I want to put him in promising.
Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting. Wait, you say Paul?
Promising.
No,
Oh,
he's
oh.
just want to say.
Interesting.
What do you
for me.
think?
Interesting.
I think it's interesting. I think
It could go either way. He either go bad.
we could
or
change
good.
our player if we really
No,
want
it's
to,
fine,
but
no,
interesting is fine. Make a point interesting. Alright, the next player we have is Brian Mbuemo. Man as man.
Yes.
We'll speed up a little bit. Go on, talk about him.
I think he's a very good signing, considering what we actually need, creativity in the front line.
Mm-hmm.
Price-wise, I'd say we overspent.
How much did you guys spend on him again?
It
Yeah.
was 71.
With a
But then
year left
again,
in his contract.
2 years.
Yes.
2 years. 2 years. Because he had optional. Because it's trigger. But 71 million for a person who scored 20 goals in the Premier League. He's been a shining light in that Brentford team ever since they got promoted. Arguably, you could say he's been better than Tony in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Probably their best ever player, mate.
Yeah. He's getting the recognition, and obviously he got his big move to Man United now. Is he? I say he's exceptional.
But what will you bring? What do you think you'll bring for Man United quickly?
I told you, creativity in the front line. Goals, not just creativity, he can score goals, judging by he scored 20 goals. His link-up play, bringing other players in, which is what we need, because our other 2 camps from last season were very poor at that.
Yeah.
What about his
The
ability to track back?
Yeah, he's a bit to track back. Though I doubt he'll probably need to track back that much, considering where he's playing.
Of course, yeah.
My only issue is now, because we signed him, that means Bruno Fernandes will be in the midfield, which is a bit scary. But just in terms of him as a signing, I think he's a very good signing.
What do you think it will be?
Exceptional.
Really?
Yeah, I
You
agree.
agree?
I agree. I
He'll
agree.
bring goals. He will bring
I agree.
goals.
If you're judging by price-wise, maybe dropping down to promising.
Yes.
But if you exclude the price, exceptional.
That being said, 60 million I think would be a really
Do
good
you know what the
deal.
issue is? If we were linked to him
Yeah.
prior to
Yeah.
the getting leaked out, so if Man United was smart, we should have got him first, then Cunha, because Cunha is a
Yeah.
fixed price that you can't move.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that's the whole reason his price got boosted up.
Mm.
Yeah. So is that an exceptional signing?
Yep.
Alright, we'll put him in exceptional. He goes alongside Dean Huijsen in exceptional. Alright.
Can you put him at the front?
Nah, rank doesn't matter. Alright, we'll skip through Nypan. I mean, where do you think it would be? Of course, we signed him. He's a very touted talent, but what rank did you think it would be?
Interesting.
He's
think?
interested. He's interested.
It depends on how he's going to develop, and what position is he gonna make.
Yeah.
He's very versatile, but what is he gonna play? So I think it's
Sure.
interesting. He's gonna be that midfield is stacked.
Yeah,
The
I don't-
attack is
The
stacked.
thing is, though, I don't know. I mean, there's rumours that he might go out on loan. I don't think he will out of the players that we have, but I don't know. I feel like he will stay. But
Interesting,
who knows?
I
I think
think.
it'll be
Interesting.
We'll find it interesting.
You signed him from cheap as well.
15
Yeah.
million euros.
Yeah, and
15
everyone
or
wanted
15,
him.
15, yeah,
Villa wanted him. Arsenal
You
were
wanted him, yeah.
heavily linked with him.
100%. And we seem to be on Man United today. Marcus Rashford
Oh, I thought
leaving Man United.
Wasn't it better than him?
No.
Interesting.
Is it?
He's interesting.
I think Barcelona got a bit of a not a steal. They don't have to pay all his wages. He
They
took a
do.
wage cut. No, they took a wage.
He took a wage cut, he
off.
took
No,
a
they
wage
took a
cut.
wage cut, but we don't have to pay any
Yeah,
wages
no,
off
but I'm
him,
saying
no.
he took a
It's
wage
cheaper
cut.
deal for Barcelona.
Yeah,
Yeah.
£165,000 a week.
I know,
which
but
is,
we don't have to pay anything anymore. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
we're
course.
talking about Barcelona.
For
Oh yeah, for
side.
Barca, yeah.
I mean, do you not think that's a very, not even a very good, it's like a, do you not think it's a good business from them to take him on? They need a left winger.
Yeah,
Good
yeah. But what's the one above interesting?
Promising.
Promising.
Okay, fine. I see promising. Yeah,
You think?
yeah.
I just don't see a world where he flops. I can't lie.
Nah.
Really?
I don't think he'll
But why
flop.
don't you think
I don't
Rashford won't
he'll
flop?
I just think that it just makes so much sense
Yeah.
on the Hansi Flick's team. Like it just works. The way the player that he is, right? His shooting ability. If you look at Rafinha's kind of explosion this season, Rashford's quite a similar player to him. I can't imagine that he won't get game time. That he's versatile as well, play striker, left wing. Surely he
And
can't
right wing.
do bad. Even right wing, yeah.
Yeah, we have to remember Serge Gnabry had a Ballon d'Or worthy
Yeah, he
run
did,
under
yeah.
Hansi Flick, and
I
Rashford
mean, that's the thing.
is a similar player in the sense of he loves to get forward, he loves
Yeah,
to
right.
he loves to shoot, he's
Exactly,
direct, which Gnabry used to be. Now obviously we don't know what that guy is. You know what I mean?
And you'll be playing back up to Rafinha, which is,
Yeah.
as you said, we'll get down with Madueke down the line.
That depth is what they
Yeah,
need.
depth is what they need.
Barca won a
But-
treble. He's gonna get game time.
The only
Yeah.
issue is, isn't it, with the financial issue that they've got, would they have not preferred Nico Williams over Rashford?
Nah, way more money on wages.
Nah.
Way
Really?
more
Less
money.
wages. I think
Wait,
they're
Nico
cool.
Williams right now is on 350,000.
And the
a
PR
week.
Rashford's brought to the
Is he on
club.
350?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
He's on
he-
350k?
He's
Yeah.
on a ransom at Athletic
Yo,
Bilbao.
he's stealing the
And that was
living.
before his 10-year
It's a
contract extension. So
Oh,
I don't know what he's on now.
damn.
I think this is a much better
Damn.
deal than Nico Williams
I-
ever
yeah.
would have been.
Yeah, same.
Maybe.
How Rashford's what, 27? Yeah, he's more in his.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's
Experience.
What do you think
promising,
then? What do you
promising,
think?
promising.
And they have an option to buy on him.
Yeah, promising.
40
promising,
million.
Promising.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 40
Promising.
million.
Oh. Alright, Bettinelli.
Who
Matt-
cares, man?
Is there like a who
man?
cares?
Who
cares?
cares?
Who
man?
cares?
Is that your goalkeeper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who cares, man?
cares?
I think they have like 7 goalkeepers at the club.
They got rid of so many. But we're talking about James Trafford next, linked to Man City. I mean, it's not here we go yet. 40 million pound or euros, whatever is
What
on
happened
the
to
line.
Newcastle?
They've fallen away. They realised they're not a big
It seemed
club.
like it
innit?
was done.
No one wants to go to Newcastle.
Yeah, no one's.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Wissa.
Maybe,
Wissa
maybe.
Is, we'll talk on it later. But James Trafford on the list, linked to a move back to City. Already said yes to the club. It's just an agreement between Burnley and City left. Do
Promising.
you think it's promising?
Promising.
I mean,
It's
think
a bit stupid though from Man City.
Yeah, I mean, we sold him to Burnley for 17 million euros, which is what, like 15 million pound, 14 million pound, whatever. And look, I said before he went that he was a good keeper. Of course, he won the England under 21s
Euros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
before he left.
Yep.
And there's a lot of talk. He's been playing in the under 20s sub for England for so long, and everyone's talking about him. I thought he was gonna get subbed to the first team, at least the second keeper. Then we signed Ortega, and it kind of fell apart that he wasn't really gonna step up. Of course, a keeper of his caliber. Now we can see we're talking about him in the England video that at Burnley as a first team keeper has been exceptional. Bringing him back to City is not a bad idea. But I'm more worried that it doesn't look like we're even getting rid of Edison. We're trying to get rid of him, but no one's really taking him. And if we're gonna sell him, it looks like it's only gonna be for 10 to 7 million euros. So we don't know how it's gonna work. I mean, do you think it's gonna be? I mean, if we do sign him,
I mean, this is the kind of move he needs because we were talking about him potentially getting to the England team. This is the kind of club he needs to be at if he wants to be considered
Yeah.
to be starting goalkeeper at the World Cup. So for him, it's a very good move. The way the City play puts a lot of pressure. It puts a lot less pressure on him to be a shot stopper. And although he's really very good at that, it just makes his best attributes stick out even more. So I can't imagine if he does that how he could flop in any way.
Yeah, I back that. So what do you think he's gonna be?
Promising.
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 Because it's not really. We don't really know if he's going to be ahead of Edison at this moment in time.
Alright, chill. That's fine. Alright, the next player we'll be talking about is Simon Adingra to Sunderland. Cheap signing.
Interesting.
Surprising they even got him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sunderland
Yeah.
doing a lot of business. I mean, a lot of small business, but
Big
Adingra
business
for
for them.
cheap.
It's
Adingra
going to be interesting.
Only
It's-
20 something million euros.
What's
So not that much out.
What's the one below interesting?
Poor.
It's definitely not.
It's not poor.
No, it's not poor.
It's
not-
interesting.
Adingra is a good player,
Adingra
by
is a
the
very
way.
good
Let's
player,
not,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
When you last season,
Compared,
there was a
yeah.
lot of teams looking
Yeah.
at him. Yeah, he's a good winger. Like, you know, he creates stuff on his own. He's a good player.
It's just one of them because
It's between poor and interesting.
Yeah, because a lot of these teams that get promoted, whenever they sign wingers attackers, it's really hard to tell whether they'll hit it or not. Because if they go down, you're going to look at a winger like him and think he's underperformed. But then if they stay up, it's like, wow, it was a very
I mean, look, the goal for Sunderland this year is to not be like the 3 relegated teams last year who came up and came back down. They either trying to stay up, and if they stay up, that's enough a big achievement for them because it
Yeah.
gives them a bit of balance in the league at least.
The only issue is most of the signings are. This might sound like I'm being objective here. Almost
That's what you want to be.
No. Almost of the signings are Africans.
Xhaka.
No, I don't mean in a racist way. But
Your
I'm saying,
signings are, oh no,
I
that
know,
last
I-
season.
that-
yeah.
no, but that's the issue because considering we got AFCON, right? People like Adingra and all the other African signings won't be here. So that
Brother,
will-
that's gonna affect them, bro.
That will-
That's
No,
gonna
I mean,
affect them.
it's not a bad point. It's that
it-
they are going to be good
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
whole
true,
true,
month.
yeah,
especially,
yeah, right.
especially for a country like Ivory Coast to
I
make
think
to
Yeah.
the
always
final.
overestimate how important it actually is. Because when
That's
it actually
true.
happens,
Yeah.
they're gone for 2 games and they come back.
we
It's
don't have
never
the
that
right hand
serious.
side when AFCON starts.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
Okay, that's more significant, but that's what
Oh, yeah, they're gonna do so
We're
many.
done.
They're going to lose with Mazraoui, Adingra, and...
Oh, Nana.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean
guys
Adingra?
are
We don't have
finished.
Adingra.
I mean,
Mbuemo.
Cunha, Mbuemo.
Some of those
Wait,
players will be back.
Cunha?
No.
Amad Diallo.
Racist.
Yeah, some of those players will
Diallo.
be back within a game or two.
No,
That's my
no, no.
point. Is we always see.
Some won't be back.
I remember last year or the year before, people were talking about, Nana's going to be like such a huge.
We
name.
just
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
just
yeah.
need Salah. We just need Egypt to go to
Yeah,
the
okay,
final
so-
and win it.
So, what do
When
you
was
think
the
is
last
for
time?
Adingra? What do you think is for
Yeah.
Adingra?
Promising.
It's promising.
Promising.
Yeah.
Not interesting?
I'll go for promising.
Nah,
I think
nah,
if he,
Oh no. My vote's interesting.
I'm gonna go for
Yeah.
okay. If it's interesting. it's
No,
interesting.
you don't have your vote. Majority rules, but I'm putting him on interesting.
Nah, I put me interesting as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Sure.
Alright, next one we're talking about is Noni Madueke.
Interesting.
You can speak on him. Look at the price because I remember what you said in the England video was that if you guys signed him for 50 plus, which you guys did, you would be against it. That's what you said. Word for it. Something.
No, he said he'd be against if it affected other transfers.
Yeah, which maybe it looks like he's
It
doing.
has, 'cause,
But I mean, we don't know yet.
But in solely this transfer for 50 million and Noni Madueke, the player.
Look, the price tag isn't great. You
Mm.
know, it's not great. I think it's a 10 million maybe above his valuation that I have of him.
Good profit for you.
You know, it's quite inconsistent. That being said, we've needed a Saka backup for years. And I can commend that they've actually tried to look for someone that's in the, you know, that's not over after their prime. You know, for example, it's not a Sterling or whatever. This is someone who's 23. He's got point to prove. You know, he's been very inconsistent for Chelsea. But if we look at, you know, before at PSV, there was a really good player there, and there's a reason why Chelsea did sign him. And if you look stylistically, he's very similar to Bukayo Saka, which I like because that's it means that he can get bedded in the system. He can understand his role in the team. If we play him left wing, I mean Martinelli at the moment, he's on the floor zero. So if he can do better than Martinelli, I think it will be an upgrade. I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying if he can perform there, left winger, that's quite interesting to me. You know, that gives us something different. It might allow Saka to be less handled with because you don't have a left winger that's going to cut in now. You're going to have someone that's going to try and go down the byline. How can you let one player be on him constantly then? Because you know his aim is going to be try and beat his man and cross. I'm going to go for interesting.
Yeah?
I agree.
You
Can I
guys
speak on him?
Yeah, go on.
I don't think he's here to be a backup. I think he's gonna start at left wing.
And I'm not fully against that.
I think he might do. I've been against Madueke quite a bit this season because again inconsistencies.
Yep.
But I think at Arsenal, considering the way, I think your style of play is going to change quite a bit. I
Yep.
don't think you're going to be the same team last
Nope.
year that controls tempo or whatever. You're going to try to be what you were like in your earlier seasons in 23, 24, where you're trying to be a direct team, try to hit teams on transition. And he's a player that if you leave him alone, you will suffer, because Saka's someone that usually gets 2 people on him, 3 people on him. But what happens a lot at Chelsea's, he'll get left alone. That kind of through ball into him will be quite open, and he can be effective in that sense. Now, it's up to him to progress as a player and be more consistent with his decision making, output. But he will get a lot of the ball at left wing, and I think if he gets that consistent game time and belief in him, a better environment, whatever it is, he could hit the ground running. He could be very good for you guys.
I hope so.
Has he played for you now?
No, he's not playing now. But I'm watching now, and Martinelli's getting the ball this game a lot, isolated, and he's doing niche.
This is the thing, Madueke is not a player that you can just leave isolated and he won't. He's a player that can on his own create a lot of things, and I think
That's why.
I'm looking at him as a promising player. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking the Saka. Is he gonna free him up? That's if Madueke does that for me, I'm delighted with him.
Alright, so what do you guys think?
I'm going promising.
Promising?
Interesting.
I think for also, I think talent of the player, the player itself, I think is a good, profile player to sign, and the type of player, where he will play for Arsenal. I just find that the money drops it down 1 grade at least. Don't you think?
But then we could say
It's not like 60 mil, it's like 50.
For Madueke, who might be a
His
backup.
wages are low, so it's not like you're paying.
So why? Okay, where did you want to put Kudus then?
Kudus.
You went in interesting.
No, I said interesting as well.
Did you say interesting?
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, fair enough.
No, it's
So
up to you. What do you think?
We can put him in. I don't care. That
I mean,
much.
if we do come back to review, it could be very different.
Promising, maybe?
I'm looking
we got
at-
interesting. We got interesting.
We'll
No,
go
because we don't know if he's gonna play
Yeah.
left wing. We don't know, so it'll be
We'll see
interesting.
who else you sign, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like he's gonna.
Alright, next player. Hugo Ekitike.
Is he? What shirt is he wearing?
Liverpool, right?
shirt.
I'm
Yeah.
looking too far. My bad.
Is he the
okay.
third one in?
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
This is an exceptional signing.
You think?
Really?
It's a lot of money.
No, the price is terrible.
95
yeah, no, the
million
price
euros.
is terrible.
That's
but
like what,
I think-
88 million
I think this
pounds
player is
around that.
special.
That's only what,
No,
they
I
were
agree,
putting
the
120 million for
price
Isak.
is crap, but this player is exceptional.
You think?
I think the player is exceptional.
Why you go? You can speak on him.
This is
Why
an
do you,
all-round striker. All-round striker.
what do you
can
think he
do
brings to this Liverpool attack?
just that ability to connect, the technical ability that they need, that presence up front. I think, considering they're going for the league title, this is a player that's going to take a lot of burden off Salah and allow them to essentially attack very well. I'm looking at it like it's an amazing sign.
You think?
Obviously, the price is not great. I get that. And the wages, apparently, he's on crazy wages too. But I think it's not going to be remembered if they compete in the Champions League, if they compete in the Premier League. It's not going to be remembered. He's very different to Nunes. People are comparing him to Nunes. But I don't think the players are similar in any way.
Okay.
Technically, this guy is crazy. For his height, serious player.
Serious, really?
I
I
mean,
think serious
Do you,
player.
do you think he can physically, of course he's tall, but he's a bit like Peter Crouch tall. He's not like
Yeah, but if you actually watch the guy, he's very technically secure. And he's not
Really?
a player that you can just take the ball off of easily. Or if you put 2-3 players on him, he's done. This is a player that can drift left and still collect the ball very well consistently.
This is-
Offense is there.
Go on.
No, it's fine. I think this player is going to be
Hmm.
it'll be very good.
Well, this is his second big signing, considering PSG paid big money for him. Let him go for
And I watched him at PSG
yeah,
consistently.
yeah.
He would come off the bench and whatnot, and yeah, he's good on the ball. He's great on the ball. But look, as a striker, you need to know where the back of the net is. And when I watch him, he's unconvincing. He's had a great season at Frankfurt, definitely, but he's still underperformed his expected goals. And if I'm paying 80 million for a striker,
90.
90,
90.
the first, what was that?
Yeah,
The first thing I expect you to do is score.
Yeah.
Do I think he's gonna outscore? Do I think he's gonna score a lot of goals? Not really. Brilliant on the ball, yeah, I agree. He's technically brilliant, but I don't know. From that price, I expect a goal scorer first.
Gyokores.
Yeah, sure. So I don't think he's a tier 1 signing.
You don't think?
I can agree that he's not tier 1 because of the price, but I think the player itself. If you look at just the signing that they've made and for what they need up front, this guy is.
I still think there's a lot of it's not like, of course we'll talk about Gyokores later, but it's not like him where it's like we know he's kind of built for the Premier League. We've seen him a lot. We know that he's the type of the player that would work in the Premier League. Like his profile, we've seen players of his profile before. We haven't really seen a player of his profile Because of course, like very technical and very tall, and you
Yeah,
know,
Zlatan.
yeah, but
And there's
That's
Zlatan,
true.
you can't compare
Yeah.
anyone to Zlatan.
Yeah, we
You
can't-
can't
we can't
compare
do that. I'm
anyone-
saying,
you can't
like,
compare anyone to Zlatan.
we don't like. It's a very big mystery on how well he could do.
Yeah.
How Liverpool play with him. Of course, I think that the big thing is that of course he won't score as many goals as maybe I don't know like Isak or Gyokores or whoever other players already
They need
think
That's
they
my
need that.
point.
That's true, but they also have goals from other places though. Players like Wirtz who can come in and score goals. Players who do they even have a left wing? I mean, Luis Diaz for now. Who are they else who can play there?
Gakpo.
Oh, Gakpo, he can get some goals as well.
We can't forget
Salah, of course. We don't, of course, he will have the same, you know.
Nunes firing him
Crazy
pre-season.
All right, he took it personal. He took the signing
But
personally.
that is part of the issue, going back to Abed's point about Ekitike not scoring goals. Majority of Liverpool goals were from Salah.
Mm.
So they've not really like taken off the pressure off him for someone else to score
And is he
goals.
going to have that monster season again?
Yeah, and
That
well.
season he had last year was a massive anomaly.
Yes.
He won them the league on his own. And you're talking about Diaz and Gakpo and Jota, rest in peace. But they were supporting actors.
Yeah.
They were so far away from Salah. It's not even like I can't even speak of them in that good of a light. I'm not saying they were bad, but I'm trying to say Salah carried that team. Can he do it again? I don't know, because as good as Salah is, incredible. He should be in there for the Ballon d'Or conversation. That was a monster year. That was an alien year. Like, for example, the Haaland, his first year, he hasn't been able to replicate that. Not because that's on his own standards. That was an alien year.
Yeah.
So I think goals. I think Liverpool this season they need their players to chip in goals more.
That's true, 100%.
So yeah, I don't think it's a
It's
tier one.
interesting.
No. I think
I
it's.
I'm not putting him in tier 1 either. I'm just saying that this player is going to...
So what do you think on the tier list? Exceptional, promising.
Put him in promising.
You think promising?
Promising.
Yeah.
Alright,
Promising.
we'll put him promising. Alright, and we'll get Avid started
It's another
on...
big signing striker that might
Wait,
Yeah.
who's the director that succeeded with the Salah and Mane signings? Is it Edwards?
Marcus Edwards, yeah,
Isn't this this is an Edwards signing, no?
It is.
probably.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
back. He's back. Yeah,
Yeah,
Young
this
club
is an
left.
Edwards
Yeah.
signing too,
Yeah.
so...
maybe.
Yeah, but they were cheap signings, so this is
True.
splash
That's
out of
why
cash.
I'm not saying he's tier 1.
I mean,
because of the
look.
price, I get it.
The next player is someone we've already talked about. I mean, we'll kind of skip it a little bit. You're watching him play right now. Zubimendi.
number one.
What?
What was the price?
Number one.
50.
50.
No,
we
60.
paid we paid a little bit over his release clause of 51, so we can spread it out in installments. Number one.
What?
This number one. Look. Because the transfer world this season has been moving on so swiftly because of the Club World Cup, people are forgetting who this guy is. Zubimendi was wanted by not wanted. They thought they had him in Liverpool one door in. But Bayern Munich wanted him. Real Madrid wanted him. Xabi Alonso wanted him. Big clubs in Europe. Barcelona wanted him. They see him as the heir to Sergio Busquets. This guy is a serious player, and people are forgetting because of the City and Chelsea and all these moves and Gyokores saga. This guy's getting forgotten about, and I'm just like, yo, let's hold on for a second. This guy is incredible. He will lift us so much. And we're talking about a team that's second here, that's lost the league by a few points. And how can a player come in and raise the level? They have to be a serious player. This guy's incredible. He's got everything that we had and what we needed. He's in the same ilk of Jorginho. And in 23-24 season, when we went on a record-breaking run for us, when we were destroying teams left, right, and centre, the most goals we've ever scored in a season, that was because of the pivot of Rice and Jorginho. Now, Zubimendi can do what Jorginho does. He doesn't do it as progressively as Jorginho. Jorginho was very progressive, averaging maybe 5 progressive passes a game. Zubimendi is just behind that on 3. But this guy is incredible. I'm telling you, we're gonna see Rice be platformed better. We're going to see all the players in front be platformed better. And again, this is going to lead to a knock-on effect on Saka. But you can't leave these much players on him. Maybe we're going to see Odegaard more have a free reign. We might see that build-up burden lifted on him, which means now he can focus more on his creative side, which could then lead to Gyokores firing. This guy is a need. He's going to push. He's an uplifting transfer. That's the only way I see it. And Mbuemo and stuff like that, these are fantastic signings individually. I'm not saying Mbuemo will lead to your team being better, but
your style of play will change.
Our style of play will change it. He's going to change that whole thing. Mbuemo is going to be there as a level raiser, but more than anything, he's going to be there. He's going to impress his own ability, right? Zubimendi is going to make our whole team better. So I think this guy,
He's
I'm
more
telling you.
defensively solid than
Yeah.
Jorginho, maybe. You could
Yeah.
say. So in that first build-up phase of play, you don't even need to rely on Rice as much now because you have a player that can get the ball out towards Rice and then Rice can hit you on the transition or carry the ball.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And so does that make him one of our exceptional signings on this list?
Considering the price as well, the amount of clubs competing for him. Yeah.
All right, we will put him up onto the exceptional board. And now we will talk about Wirtz. Wirtz. Florian Wirtz.
Exceptional.
Really?
How much was it again?
Exceptional.
120?
Okay.
Nah,
So-
Liverpool fans
I
have
can
been
fact check.
reducing that price every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now, have you seen the Arsenal fans?
Not
Like, saying how
Liverpool.
They use ESR's money and they get his money.
Liverpool has started that. They were doing
Not
that.
Liverpool, it's bloody Sky Sports.
The exact amount was 125 million euros. So that's
That's
about
how much?
115
115
pounds.
pounds?
Yeah.
You
One
pay that
champion.
money for a player like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you
I
think?
we saw the pre-season game against Stoke. This, obviously, it wasn't like exceptional, but you saw the little glimpses of what you can do in English football. And if that translates, like considering how silky he was on the ball, the amount of chances he could create in the Bundesliga, and it comes to the Prem, yeah, we could be looking at another Prem winning season for them.
Are we looking at a player of the year contender? Are we looking at a young player of the year contender? What are we looking at here?
Well, it's a bit too early now,
No,
but
I'm saying the type of player, his quality, can he compete for that?
yeah, of course he can. And we got to realize everyone on this table has I say top tier creator. We've got Bruno, we've got Cole Palmer, we've got Phil Foden. I guess Odegaard again. I guess Liverpool don't have that player. I mean, McAllister's an incredible player, but he's not a.
He's not,
He's more of like he's a technician. Whereas we have like
Attacking
players that are
midfielders.
creative first. Liverpool finally have that player. I remember when they used to have that player, Coutinho, he
Yeah.
used to rip up the league. And this is Wirtz is kind of that in that Coutinho mold where he's gonna play in that 10
Yeah.
or maybe on the wing. I don't know. Hopefully he should play in the 10.
Yeah.
But I think for me more than anything is how can Liverpool fit him in? They need to make sure they fit him in to make sure he can play to the best of his ability. But yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's similar to Zubimendi in terms of course, you said how he will improve everybody else. Like, I think Wirtz will improve the attack in general. I think it will take a lot of the burden off Salah. I think it will take a lot of the burden off the strikers and the wingers. It will take it on him that he carries the ball, can drive the ball, can dribble, and can find that final third pass that maybe will make Salah's life easier, everyone else's life easier. And if he can actually get going, it will be a danger to the league, I'd say.
Yeah.
More than you can believe. Big
Yeah.
problems.
All right. So what does he think of exceptional?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go.
Wow, for that money, exceptional.
Well,
That's a player
That's-
of
that's-
that
yeah.
quality.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just saying that's impressive. That's even bigger, thing that we're saying that Liverpool spent 110 million pounds and
Well-
it's not like a overspend.
Well, this is
We'll be
the,
here if he flops. We'll
this is
Oh,
the
of
first time
course.
they spent big, considering that. Remember when they won the league last time? You saw the transfer window, but it
Yeah.
clearly showed that they're taking it seriously. That they want
Yeah,
to rotate
100%.
and dominate more,
Um,
which is sad.
well,
Very
to fund that, they sold off player 2, Leverkusen, in Joao Quansah. I mean, quick signing.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Who
Who
cares?
cares?
Who
You're
cares?
feeling
Who
bad.
cares?
He just
How much
lost to
was
an
it?
under 20 team. Man. Who
Yeah.
cares?
30
Man?
million.
Poor. I
pounds?
don't
Who cares? Who
fine.
cares?
Poor who cares?
Who
Who
cares?
cares?
I
cares?
saw
Who
I saw
cares?
against Chelsea, yeah.
Who cares?
Forget that under 20s Flamengo.
He's gonna go into the void of irrelevancy now.
Alright. Kelleher to Brentford. I mean, quick one as well.
Good
Cheap as well.
signing. Good signing.
Good.
Interesting.
What's higher than
Promising.
that? Higher than that.
Promising.
Really? You think promising?
It's promising.
I mean, they've had Mark Flecken for years, who I've
Two,
called out
yeah.
to be a fraud. That guy is dreadful.
Really?
But that being said, Brentford could struggle actually. That'll go interesting.
They've lost a lot of
Interesting.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why we should put him in Trent, because we'll see how much he really helps their season out,
Yeah.
Say that.
considering what's happening.
Before interesting. Joao Pedro to Chelsea.
Ooh.
Oh.
Boardroom.
Come on, world champion. You want to talk about it?
He's the reason we won it, I'd say. I think he was the reason that we were able to beat PSG so convincingly, beat Fluminense with relative ease. This player, I was shocked with what I saw in the Club World Cup. Not the overall play. I think we all expect the technical ability, physicality, all that stuff. That's all great. But his problem has always been the goal scoring. Can he get himself into goal scoring positions, and how well does he strike the ball? Now, we saw at the Club World Cup that he does have it. He clearly does have it in spades. So if he brings any of that quality into the Premier League, this has to be an exceptional signing.
I agree with Dan. I
Like,
think the exception.
I think the biggest compliment for me is that as soon as he came in, because of course he came in the quarterfinals or
He
semi?
came quarterfinals
Yeah.
and he was on holiday.
Exactly. He was on holiday, came in, and of course, everyone expected him to like perform well, but he scored 2 goals on his debut, right?
So debut,
two
he
bangers.
came on. He had an incredible debut. Every action was like perfect, successful. Really helped us out. Then in the semi-final, proper start, 2 goals, final goal, ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
And
Yeah,
assist,
assist. I
ridiculous.
mean that goal, like the 2 goals against was it Fluminense?
Yeah,
Fluminense.
Yeah, that-
It was ridiculous.
That was,
I mean, any words?
No, I don't say. You've all said it. Exceptional.
this
Really?
is-
Yeah.
How much did you guys sign him for again?
60 mil, I think.
That's I mean, I'm surprised that not a lot of other teams went for him as
Oh
well.
no, Newcastle did.
Yeah,
Previous
yeah,
season,
yeah.
they just
Yeah.
failed to get him.
They couldn't get him.
So he goes an exceptional.
He has
Yes.
to, yeah.
All right.
But it's Chelsea. Remember, we can't forget. They
Well,
got a
we'll
striker
see.
curse. So
We'll see.
Nah, but I think Joao Pedro is the one that, because he's from the Prem,
I think it'll be fine.
No way.
Fernando Torres was from the Prem.
That's true. But now
And
we
we all
talk
said
about.
Fernando
Look, we
Torres
talk about
was
probably
from-
the most talked about transfer, I'd say, Victor Gyokores.
We did the celebration? Yeah,
MLS. You see MLS doing the video.
No kid who I was until I put on the mask. This one is, man, oh man, we finally got what we were looking for. Man,
He was for Seshko.
look, listen, I wanted Sesko more, I'm not going to lie. But this guy, look, I wish him bad wherever he goes. I'll tell you why. He doesn't have the mentality for it.
Really?
Sesko,
Why?
Yeah.
we've been quoting him for about 2 seasons now. He didn't want to join because he was told you're going to play second fiddle to Kai Havertz. Surely as a striker, you back yourself. You're going to say, Kai Havertz isn't even a striker. This guy's not even rated. Whatever you can say about him. He's not the guy he used to be. I'm going to go and take that shirt. I've got a manager who's wanted me for so long and has sold me a project. And he's not pushing for a move. You know, what is that? And then you have on the other side, Victor Gyokores, a striker who was actively pushing to move away.
Yeah.
The guy dumped his girlfriend, sold his house, became homeless, he became anonymous, everything. He said, look, you know what I mean? He did everything in his power to make a move. And that in itself is a character trait that resonates very well with me, because that shows that this guy is ready to do whatever it takes to take the next level. You could say maybe he's playing for Sporting and this is a big step up. Yeah, sure. But he had Man United calling him when we were looking at Sesko, and he was clearly second favourite. He could have went to Man United, played under his former manager, where his goals started to come from, the manager that put him in a system that exploded in Portugal.
Yeah.
He said, nah, you know, and United definitely would have paid more wages to him. 100% would have paid more wages to him. He would have got the number 9. He would have started. He could have started in front of Xerxes and Højlund. But he said, nah, you know what? Arsenal is the better project. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to do whatever it takes in my power to make this move. That is incredible for me. Number 1, I love him already. Number 2, like, people can try and discredit. They can try and say Portuguese league, whatever. The records count. 100 goals, 96 goals in 2 seasons. I'm sorry. Which striker has ever done that? Which striker has ever done that in any league? That is ridiculous. This guy strikes fear into every defender he comes against. And against Man City, he scored a couple of goals, didn't he? And you can say that on the transition, but I'm sorry, this is a top Premier League side. You can say what you want about City's form at the time. You still had top defenders. Ruben Diaz was playing in that game, wasn't he? And Pep Guardiola would have had a plan. Huh?
I said since he played.
Oh, okay, yeah. But Pep Guardiola had a plan to stop him. When we played against him, that's when I was moved. Because for 80% of the game, we locked him up. 100%. But the little touches and the control and the link-up play and that chance he had when he blasted past Kivio and he beat Saliba in a foot race and he hit the post on the left foot from there. Rai was beaten. I was like, all right, cool, this guy creates his own chances, you know what I mean? Yeah. This guy's a maverick. You know, and man, signings like these where players come from different leagues to the Premier League, a lot of them have flopped. Why? It's not because of ability. It's not because of how they fit into the team. It's about mentality. You know, we've seen Higuain come. We've seen Falcao come. Falcao came after he was injured, and he was the most feared striker in Europe. He came after he was injured. Mentality wasn't there. Morata came for big money. Mentality wasn't there. Higuain had a point to prove. He kind of dropped out. Mentality wasn't there. Andriy Shevchenko, you know, he was the most feared striker in Europe. Won the Ballon d'Or. He came to Chelsea. Mourinho really couldn't fit him in, but he didn't want him to to be at Chelsea. Couldn't fit him in. Mentality issue. Gyokores is saying, look, I don't care if it's the Portuguese league. I don't care. I've scored 100 goals. Let me go into the most exciting project in terms of a striker, and let me see what I can do. Man, I love this guy, man. I flipping love this guy. Glock 17, Glock 14, I don't know what it is, man. Rip that number 9 shirt of Gabriel Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. You chill there. This is our striker, man. Man.
Yeah, go on.
Of course you can.
Yeah, just a point about just different style of play. This is a player that quite clearly is indicated that Arsenal are not going to play the same way they did last year. People talk about his box presence and stuff like that, ability to head the ball, but he's not really going to be doing that as much. I think he's a player you want to get in behind. A player like Saka's, Odegaard's, Madueke's, they're all players that will thrive off transitions. So this is a player that you're going to see a lot of his favourite chances that we saw at Sporting, and they're going to be translated here in the Premier League for Arsenal. Like Old Trafford, the beginning, first game of the season, he won't be sitting there in the box. He's going to get a through ball.
I need to see this. I need to see that Old
I can't, that's
Trafford.
gonna cook. Like as soon as he scores that first goal, imagine Old Trafford.
I don't care,
my-
just tap in. I don't care. I need to see that Old Trafford. I need to see the
It's not
Peckham
happening.
Reds
It's
No,
not
I
happening.
would. It
looking
would.
Ain't
whoa.
happening.
And
Ain't
one more
happening.
interesting thing is he likes to float to the left. So I'm thinking Martinelli, in my opinion, I think he's a future striker. I don't think he's a winger. So I think if he plays on the left wing, whoever plays, if he drifts, whoever plays left wing, maybe it's Martinelli or Madueke. I think they could really thrive off Gyokores.
Even Havertz.
Yeah, Havertz, and that's why I think Havertz will have a big part to play next season. And I'll really like to see that a Havertz or a Martinelli go into the number 9 position, kind of ghost in.
Maybe. I mean, so what do you think on the tier list?
Poor. Price is quite good as well. What? You put him in tier 1.
He's
Is
still
there one
Is
above
it-
tier 1? Is there,
No,
is there one?
no.
No?
Unfortunately,
No, there is.
Why do you think he's poor?
that's a joke.
There's some feelings there. Come on.
There's something. There's something.
There's
No.
always
As
something.
soon as the United links came in, here we go.
Yeah.
No, I've always said anyway that Gyokores always wanted European football, and obviously we didn't get European football, so he's always
You
going to
probably would have
prioritize.
had him if you got Champions League football.
It probably would have been a
It
more.
would have been a race.
Yeah, it would have been a race, but considering that you got Champions League football,
Yeah.
it became relevant.
Yeah. All right. Next player is Ait Nouri. Now, for me, I mean, I was talking about how that he was. Well, we had a player that was probably by far the best player for us in the club podcast, which we see, and guaranteed for us, Ait Nouri. I think it was similar to Joao Pedro in terms of course he didn't come in randomly off the holiday, whatever. But as soon as he came in, Ait Nouri just looked at ease. He was perfect. I think on the ball, just technically just amazing. Defensively, he showed that he could guaranteed do a lot of work for us. And just on the attacking wise, I just think he's just ready. I think he's ready for the Premier League, and he was already here. But there's something about Ait Nouri, the way he's just slipped into his position and played. It's been perfect for us.
Offensively, you're right, but defensively, I'm not.
No.
Yeah, defensively,
Defensively,
alarm bells are
yeah.
ringing.
Alarm
for
bells
me,
are
no,
ringing.
No.
The
Yes.
Al-Hilal game.
I think it wasn't all him. I don't think that game was guaranteed all him.
Of course, but
Malcolm did cook him though.
that's what
I was
mean.
watching Malcolm cook.
This is supposed to be a huge upgrade here, right? Like
It's
supposed to
something
No,
be-
that
but I
Yeah.
said this before already when he was linked to us and we did sign him. That I said that defensively, I wasn't convinced at the time, but offensively, I was convinced that he would do, and he's shown offensively he's very, very good. I think that if Gavardio can go, then he's getting cooked defensively. Who's a much more defensively kind of suited player, and I know is coming in as well, who's more attacking than Gavardio and less defensive. We have to do something to kind of not suit to Ait Nouri, but to help him a little bit, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know what it is, but if we're gonna sign a player like Ait Nouri, who we know is not as defensively good as Gavardio, who's not gonna solve the issue that we have at left back, where he's not gonna defend, we need to do something system-wise or something-wise to stop conceding on that left-hand side, or stop just conceding from
Central
wide.
Left. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Out wide, I've used the Real Madrid game at the Bernabeu as a reference.
Yeah.
Wide areas, you guys
We just got cooked.
really
And
struggle.
I mean, look, it's either side. We just don't seem to have one stable person. We had Kyle Walker for so long, be a staple at right back, and just stay there and defend for us and hold that right back down. That meant that Cancelo, whoever's our left wing, Cancelo, Zinchenko, it wasn't on them to defend as much. Now we don't have that Kyle Walker. He's gone to Burnley. We've lost our defensive solidity. We need someone to go there. Say or linked to Tino Livramento. I don't think it's gonna happen. Whoever we're linked to at right back, it doesn't look like we're even linked to anyone anymore. I don't know what the plan is. I feel like it's gonna be a very similar to what we had last season, but who knows? I think we'll see in the Premier League season. But I know on his own, what he can bring, I think, and how much we paid for him, I think Poyet's at least been promising, in my opinion.
It's
Thoughts?
been an issue problem for you, hasn't it? Ever since Pepper's been here.
Yeah.
Where
Well, left
whenever
back.
you think of a Man City team, you never think of a left back.
No.
No, it's right.
You
That's
can't
right.
like
No.
identify a good left back that you've had. You've had like
Cancelo?
no, but it's a
Even though we
decent left
talk
back,
about
but
defensive problems.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe he might.
I think he's
Elevate
offensively.
your
He'll
level.
have
Offensively.
games where he's gonna be like crazy, and then he's gonna have games where he's just getting cooked.
I think, again,
Is he your only left back at the club?
technically, Nico
O'Reilly,
O'Reilly's.
is he?
O'Reilly's a midfielder
Okay.
playing left back, but
I mean, he might have to play him there.
yeah.
He might.
Theo Hernandez maybe? Could've
Leon
gone.
has already
No, he's
gone.
gone, mate.
I know, but you could have got him.
He defensively wasn't great.
Nah, his defense is probably worse.
I mean, I don't know. Look, I think, look, if we're talking about people, other left backs in the league, Maslow Skelly, I think is. I'm not saying we're gonna get Maslow Skelly, but I'm saying that Arsenal have a special player because there's not many fullbacks out there right now specifically can have that defensive solidity like Maslow Skelly and also have the offensive
Cucurella.
solidity, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I don't know what we would do specifically. We'll see.
Yeah. I'll go interesting.
Interesting.
It's interesting.
You think?
It's interesting.
Right, say that. So we'll put him in interesting. All right. Next one is a very interesting signing that's just come about as we saw. Joao Hato. I mean, it's not confirmed. We put him in the list.
That annoys me.
Really?
Yeah, he's a
I think
special
I
player.
forgot what the linked price was. I can't remember what it was, but
It's gonna be around 40 mil.
yeah, it can't
imagine
be any more than that. I mean, we'll talk about it quickly. I mean, Joao Hato, captain, youngest ever Ajax captain, I'm pretty sure.
Be
He's
De Ligt.
played over 100
Wait,
games.
he's
Yeah.
younger than De Ligt, like the captain was.
Yeah, he was very young when he was
Yeah.
first captain. Thoughts?
Yeah, this is if this goes through, I think we could be looking at a league. We could be in the running for the league.
Whoa. what's
Because
going on here?
defensively, I'd say in terms of depth, I'm not saying we won't be in the race. That will be for a future video, of course. But defensively is one reason why I still don't know about. Can we be first by match day 38, whatever?
Yeah.
But a player like this coming in, it's a lot more secure for me that we can challenge because this is a special player, as I said. It reminds me a lot of Timber, not in terms of maybe profile, but just the abilities that he has. That he basically plays centre back, but also cover out wide. We needed a Cucurella left back up or a player that can cover for Cucurella, and this is the guy that we really needed. And if you're getting for 40 mil, that's going to be an exceptional signing, in my opinion.
He's this guy. Like, I think people don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
This guy is rapid. If people are looking at Nuno Mendes, I'm telling you, Joao Hato is literally plays exactly like him. This guy is so strong. He's so fast, so versatile. He's gonna contribute a lot to the attack of any team he goes. This guy, he's not just a kind of a shutdown defender. He loves to go forward, fast, physical, and we've been looking at him for years. So if we lose him, it'll be very frustrating because he's we've been looking at him for a long time. Liverpool.
Yeah, MLS, don't be greedy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I want them all.
Yeah,
I want them all. You can't be talking. You got Xavi Simons over
I
here,
don't know what you're talking about.
man. But I think that's an exceptional signing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Exceptional.
Yep.
Okay. For that price, I think as well, exceptionally. And I mean, we have one quick one here. I think Mosquera. I mean, I think it's here we vote already. Mosquera, thoughts?
There's leaked
No.
images of him done
Yeah.
in Arsenal already.
Yeah, I
He's
saw.
done.
Is he
Apparently,
playing?
No,
No,
he's not here yet. He's not here.
Confirmed, yeah. But here we go. So it's basically confirmed. And not many people do know about Mosquera. What do you know, Abid, about Mosquera?
Look, we're talking about price tags here, and some of these players on this list are a bit inflated.
Yep.
We spent 13 million on this guy.
Yeah, that's a
Yep.
crazy-
13 million.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To sign anyone for 13 million is impressive.
Yep.
No matter who you are, right? To get a young, a 21-year-old defender who's very promising, and he was a player that Chelsea were looking at a few seasons ago, and I thought he could have went there. And again, this guy's he's quite impressive physically because he's very fast. He likes to play out wide. He's not completely like Saliba, but he's someone that can cover. So I'm very excited by that signing. I'm very happy with that signing. I'm not gonna lie. Very shrewd business. Even if we go in for 25 million, 30 million, I'd be happy. Because again, this is a defender that Real Madrid were looking at as well. He had a year left. Real Madrid were looking to try and poach him. They were trying to do what they did with Trent.
Yeah.
We came. He said, "No." He got the Berta hammer. He said, "I'm coming to the Emirates, man." So I'm gonna put him for that price and the potential. I'm gonna put him
Promising?
promising.
Yeah,
That
promising,
might be
yeah.
promising. We
Great
don't-
depth for Saliba Gabriel.
Yeah.
100%. All right. Next player, Jamie Giettens. How much you guys signed for again? 60?
58.
Nah, sure, 48. 48.
Nah.
60.
It's
No,
quite a
it
bit,
was
it's quite a bit.
expensive.
No, it wasn't
they
60.
They did.
It was 58.
It was 48 million
Back check.
pounds.
I think it was definitely above 50.
48 million pounds.
Fact check. 64 million euros. So
Yeah,
it's like
That's like
50
55
something.
million pounds.
53 maybe.
No, 50, it's around 55.
Yeah, go on, but go on the player. We'll do it quickly. What do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for me, purely because I know he's had a bit of a dip last season in terms of when the new manager came in. But in terms of profile, this is exactly what we need. We've lost Modric, Sancho's gone. This is a player that, for low blocks, so that for that ability to cut in and just to be someone that takes shots, to be direct. This is a player that we've needed at this club, and the reason I want to put him in interest is because we don't know yet. It could be, we've seen the clips of him in training, so very promising, but it's a bit of a risk, and obviously there's another player that's coming in, so the amount of game time he gets, I don't know. This is a player I think in the Champions League could be a lot more interesting for us, but Premier League I'm not too sure yet. I don't know.
Alright, that's
Interesting.
fair. So you think it's interesting? I
Yeah,
think
interesting.
as
Yeah,
well.
I agree.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I like him, but we have to see with him. He's the most riskiest of our signings, I'd say.
Okay. A few quick ones there. Some that already have been. Mamashvili. Oh, actually, no. No, next was Wissa to Newcastle. A little bit of a rumour, not confirmed yet, but we'll put him quickly
It's
in.
gonna get done, I think.
Yeah.
Price.
Exciting, promising. what's it?
Promising.
Promising?
Promising the second
Promising
one,
or
right?
interesting, do you think?
Promising. For the value that they pay for him.
Yeah, but imagine a front line of Wissa,
Yeah.
Gordon, and Isak.
Eee.
For
That's
30
a
million
crazy
as well, that's
front
a good
line.
signing.
Let's not
Yeah.
forget Anthony Elanga.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Anthony
yeah,
Elanga.
yeah.
Promising?
Promising.
Yeah.
Promising.
Promising.
Mamashvili. It's one that's already been done for a bit.
Promising.
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 Yeah, he's promising.
Promising.
Kyle Pierce to West Ham. Quick one.
To where West Ham?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's on a free.
It's a free.
It's a
He was
free.
one of the
Yeah.
shining lights at Southampton
Yeah.
last season. You put him in a team that is going to more likely stay up, be a bit more attacking.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Or
Interesting.
Interesting.
Question though.
Interesting.
Question though.
Okay.
Who's West Ham's manager now?
What's
Great power.
Oh,
Graham
yeah, yeah.
Potter.
All right, next one. Kevin Danso confirmed is permanent now. So
Tottenham.
Yep.
Paul.
Who cares?
Paul.
Who cares?
We haven't
Yeah,
said
let's put Paul. Let's put
Paul,
Paul.
let's
man.
put
Paul.
That guy's
He-
never
he-
moved me when he's played for Tottenham.
Is he not
man.
He was good in the
ex-player?
Europa League final.
Yes, true, huh?
He was-
Well, you know your ex-player?
No.
No, what?
No. What?
Well, is it poor though? I mean,
No,
what's he done to say
he wasn't
he's
that
poor?
good on his loan.
Nah,
Imagine
he-
Price
poor
is
to
more
like something else.
Fine, who cares?
Who cares?
Who
Can you
cares?
put poor below who cares? Surely that makes more sense.
No, who cares is like trash. Paul is
Poor.
We'll put him Paul. Doesn't matter, alright?
He's not poor.
Ready for someone there. I'll give you full
I'm
spots.
saying I don't think it's poor.
Well, so what do you
What's he
think he
done?
is? Yo, who cares?
Who cares?
So he's worse.
No, but that doesn't make sense. Who cares? Like they could do alright, but who cares?
Nah.
Poor is just poor.
Who
it's
cares
not
is
worth
trash.
it.
Who cares he's poor?
Who cares that they
Let's
poor?
just
Who
go
cares
on.
that they poor?
Alright, Leon Delap to Chelsea. A bit of talking point here.
He's kind of dipped, I think, in interest because of Joao Pedro. But I still think this guy, in terms of maybe a Premier League charge,
I think he
he's
surprised
gonna
me.
be-
Promising.
Promising.
He's still promising
Yeah.
for us. Yeah, I think we all here quite like
I mean,
him.
it's good value, no?
Very
Famous.
good value, very good value.
surprisingly Technically, no, he's not a Joao Pedro, but he's got good footwork. He's all rounded, and it's just what he can offer off the bench. That kind of we saw against PSG. Just
Yeah.
bring him on, just rough up players, and that's very important in a team that's trying to compete for all trophies. So
Yeah.
I'd put him promising. 30 mil as well. So even if
Mm.
it flops, it's like we can sell him on. So
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah,
a,
I'd put him
he's a
promising.
traditional English striker.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Number
he'll be very
9.
loved. He'll be very loved at Stamford Bridge.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Have you forgiven him for the
Non-footballing
I
reasons.
don't even remember what you're talking about.
Have you forgiven him for the dive? Oh, okay, now
I
you
don't know
forgot
what
about
you're
it.
talking
yeah.
about.
He got a lot of flack for
Yeah,
that.
he did,
I don't
yeah.
know what you're talking about.
What was I gonna say? I mean, Abdul talked about in the
What I
England
did?
video that Liam has a battering ram.
He's a
And
battering
he's
ram.
absolutely-
Yeah, he is.
He's a
He's a
battering ram.
battering
You're
ram.
up against the, Champions League winners.
He
He's
don't care,
pushing
man.
them, yeah.
And he had a good shot that was saved by
Yeah.
Donnarumma.
He don't care who he's playing against. He's
Yeah,
just
no.
gonna
Alright,
bully them.
we'll put him, where do you think we put him then? Interesting.
Promising.
I
He's
think it's
promising.
I think for the
Promising,
value,
promising,
For the
promising,
value as well, and
promising.
how well he did for Ipswich last season.
And
is
top
promising.
teams need multiple strikers.
Yeah.
But he's title winning.
I think we'll see.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll say that for a later video,
Yeah,
guys. We'll say that for a
yeah.
later video.
Alright, Anthony Elanga to Newcastle. Quite a bit of money.
Interesting.
Interesting.
This is the hardest working guy you'll ever see. Like the gym clips of him.
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy clearly got the Ronaldo kind of. He got the
He was
mentality.
best
of
friends
him.
with Ronaldo.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he clearly
yeah.
has been rubbed off by that player, and why do you stick it there? Okay, how do you say it?
He's learned.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
learned. Yeah, he took a leaf out of his book.
Yeah,
He's not rubbing him off.
No, he's a great player. I think interesting.
It's
not
interesting. 55 million, a bit overpriced for him.
Yeah, that's true.
promising. I wouldn't
But
be
I
surprised
ain't
if he has a
complaining.
great
I mean,
season.
they need to make a few signings to make in the Champions League, so
Yeah, no, I think.
Oh, Nottingham Forest in trouble.
Maybe, but we'll talk about that later. So we're pretty interesting.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Alright.
I mean, we got a lot of money from that deal. We got like 15 million, I think.
Oh yeah.
Only a few more left, but we'll talk about it quickly. Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich. A lot of money being rumoured in this move.
Goodness.
We're talking about in Bayern Munich sense.
Poor.
In Bayern Munich sense.
Poor in
Poor.
terms of money. In terms of
80
money.
million,
80
poor.
million.
That's poor.
Poor.
That's poor.
Poor.
30-year-old poor. Inconsistent winger. I'm sorry. Poor.
Alright, we'll put in poor.
He's gonna be worse than Mane.
KDB to Napoli on the free.
Interesting. It's interesting.
I love KDB. I think he's
It's a
finished.
retirement signing. It's interesting.
Yeah, so but I can't give it interesting though, because I don't
Gordon,
think he's gonna
fine.
do
It's
that.
a
No, but the thing is though, the Serie A is a slower league, so it'll fit him more.
Yeah, like Modric is going there. Do I think Modric can do anything? I don't think so.
I think KDB
these-
will do more though.
KDB
Nah.
It will.
Okay,
And
sure.
he's crossing the ball into the
And
tallest striker you'll ever see.
Oh yeah,
Don't
Oh,
forget me. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
If he does well, it'll be very.
Napoli have made
True.
some
True.
crazy signings.
No one ain't going there as well.
Yeah.
Next player is Estevao. Estevao to Chelsea.
Go on.
Interesting.
Quite a few of the Chelsea youngsters coming in this season.
I watched him a lot at the club. It's got an insane goal, but I
Yeah.
think from the overall what I watched, he won't have the kind of insane breakout season that I think maybe some fans are thinking he'll have. But of course, he can still be positive. I mean, Madueke is gone. There's a lot more space for him on that right hand side. Yeah, he's an amazing talent. His ability to create separation between the defender and just get a shot off is very surprising how good his ball striking is. And I think it'll be more interesting to see in the cup games. He's going to be like that kind of player. The FA Cup, Carabao Cup, he has to be a main figure in those kind of games and develop. But will he have an insane breakout season to put him in like a promising and exceptional? I don't know.
So you think it'll be interesting?
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, back that.
Considering the price to us, a lot of
Yeah.
money we spent on
Alright.
How much are they?
50 something. It's quite a lot.
50?
For us.
Yeah,
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
Gee.
I mean, one of the most touted Brazilian
Yeah.
youngsters right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're staying and you're actually going to be playing at Chelsea from a Chelsea youngster,
No,
you know, list,
he's definitely part
So-
of the plans,
he has to be a good player at least. So we'll
Yeah.
put him in interesting. Who is the next one? Oh, next one is Matthias Tell. Confirmed another
Poor.
Poor.
yeah.
Poor.
It's either poor or who cares, but I'm going more
Yeah,
towards
this is
poor,
this is
to
a
be
striker
honest.
that doesn't score
Doesn't
goals.
score goals, yeah.
I'm not
They pay a lot
interested.
of money for him, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not
Not
interested.
just the actual like buying him, but
The
including
loan.
the loan
Yeah.
fee as
Yeah.
well.
I'm not interested.
All right,
Poor.
another few quick ones. Yeah. So we have Diego Leon to Manchester United.
Poor.
Who cares? Poor. You
Poor.
think
Oh, you
poor?
don't like him?
Really?
I'm judging off the game that I saw him.
And you didn't like him?
Nah.
You guys only paid like 5 million for him.
No, it's like 1 mil.
1 mil for him.
1
I
million
know.
is still poor.
How are
No,
you
because-
for
How
1
can
million?
you poor?
No, the issue isn't, and I explain it right. The same thing with Ait Nouri. Defensively, he was constantly getting beaten by a 1-2 pass. He'll get drawn in from the initial pass and leave his man free, and he kept causing us issues down the left hand side. I mean, he's 18, new league. I mean,
We were talking about it before. You said he's going to start because you don't have any left.
that's what I mean. He probably will start.
Is it
At this moment of time, Paul.
Okay.
So that's if the
So
Man
Man
United
United,
wants
Man
him,
Man
I
United,
just
man
want
has
to
spoken.
Starting left at 1 mil.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, he's not starting left because Dogu will be starting left.
So when are we talking about? Why did you not say Dortmund?
Dogu's on the list.
Yeah, no way, because he got signed last season, right?
Yeah, Zubimendi got signed in, January, and he's
Did
he? Did he?
I was talking about left back.
You
left
schmidt.
back depth.
We've only got-
You just didn't mention Dortmund.
Yeah, no, we've only got Dogu and Diego Leon. Luke Shaw, we've seen last season and in the preseason game, Ruben Amorim
Yeah.
favours him at the
Yeah.
left centre back role. So,
Oh, we'll
Okay.
go Paul. We'll go
Alright, we'll
Paul.
go Paul.
Okay.
what I've seen from him,
Paul.
poor.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Alright, we'll skip through this one. Kyle to Burnley.
Who
Poor,
cares,
yeah.
man?
No, no, Paul. Even worse. That guy's that guy's rubbed out, man.
because who cares is lower.
Okay,
though.
who cares?
Who cares
Can
is
we just
lower?
go tear for Kyle Walker, man?
Morgan Gibbs White to Tottenham if happens.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Promising.
Yeah, incredible.
60 mil.
What's
Exceptional.
exceptional? Yeah.
Exceptional.
Whoa.
I think
He's
it
a
would be
top
good.
player,
He's an
man.
amazing
Top
player.
player.
No,
He's a top
promising
player.
if it happens.
Promising? Or no, I think it's exceptional. Come on,
Bruv,
man.
this guy. Okay, this guy is, out of all the attacking players in the Premier League, I think he's better than a lot of them.
Yep.
I think he's better than Morgan Rogers. And Morgan Rogers, if he was to move to Chelsea, or something, we would all say that's exceptional. He's
fair.
better than Kudus, and what was Kudus promising?
Yeah.
So he can't be on the
Well,
same
yeah,
level.
I think it's interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
sure.
yeah, actually, yeah.
No, I think it's
I mean,
exceptional,
to
man.
balance out the Spurs agenda, let's put an exception.
Yeah, man.
Alright, let's go. Wait, chill. Let me move him up. Next player is Milos Kirkez to Liverpool.
Promising.
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 Any
Yeah,
words
they
on
got
Milos
the
Kirkez?
Andy Robertson replacement. Someone
Yeah.
again, kind of similar to Ait Nouri.
Yep.
kind of can attack from all sides, can go down the wing,
But
he's
he's
got
probably
great
not-
cross on him.
And he's probably not as defensively bad as.
No, he's more
He's
more
a lot
defensively
better, yeah,
secure.
so-
Yeah.
Again, league-winning left-back kind of signing.
Yeah, 100%. Ryan Cherki, cheap C.
Promising.
Interesting.
I think it's interesting. I think it's not.
Interesting.
He's not your
You
starter.
don't like him like that.
No, do you know what it was? I didn't get to see him enough in the Club World Cup. He didn't get a lot of minutes. A lot of them were just off the bench.
You said it'd be a great signing, though, for
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
When he was at Lyon.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
No,
You said
no,
any Premier League team would want
No,
him.
but
That's
you
what
know,
said.
you know why? The discourse on this guy just made me feel a bit sick.
What do you mean discourse?
How overrated he's gone in like.
better than Mbappe,
As soon as he joined Man City,
yeah.
people are talking like,
Nah.
"Oh my God, this guy's." Bro, we've known about this guy since he was 16.
Yeah.
We know how good he is. You don't need to say all of this and all of that. Interesting.
No,
Let's
but
see.
excluding that, what would you put him at?
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
He like
Interesting.
games where it looks
I think for the price as well, it's very like.
Yeah, that's
For the
enough
price
for
would
the
boost him
price,
up
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's that good.
He's a great player, but I don't like
Really?
the
He's
noise
them
around
Some
him.
games will be insane. Some games
Well,
are just gonna be.
don't blame him for the noise. He's a player, mate.
I'm gonna have to judge him from what I see.
All
Stop
right.
How's
doing
that noise?
tricks.
How's the noise though? There's no City fans.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
From
Alright.
him, then I don't know.
Another quick one. Noorgard to Arsenal.
What's
Interesting.
down? Interesting.
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 Yeah, he's just
Good
gonna.
backup.
He's gonna be there. He's a chill guy. You know, he's gonna be chilling. You know.
Defensively bad.
Defensively. But that being said, I did like how happy he was to join Arsenal. The guy cried.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
interesting.
You like a bit of passion, don't you?
I love
You
passion.
guys love your squad players. You guys
We do,
love it. So
and
you
most of
do.
the time we don't get the squad players wrong.
Yeah. So.
That's
it'll
true.
be-
Jorginho's, the Kiviors,
Yeah,
Trossards.
yeah, I think we
All right. The next player is Trent to Real Madrid. I mean, happened a long time ago,
Exceptional.
2 years ago apparently.
Mm.
But for Real Madrid side, do you think this is an exceptional
Exceptional.
signing on a free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was seeing some discourse already online about it. They
Yeah.
wanna
Oh, he
make-
moved to
Yeah.
midfield. I see that. I see that.
No, but they need to make sure they play him. If he's playing a three-back, that's perfect for
Yeah.
Trent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just play that. Do you know what I mean?
He was playing well as well. in
Yeah,
the
he
Club
was
World
playing
Cup.
well.
Yeah.
He created a lot of the chances. He got a few assists.
Yeah, he was good for
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
Exceptional.
So
Yeah.
what? You put him exceptional?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, we go to exceptional.
From their perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see who's next on the list.
Yep, and you see the next person on the list is Trent's replacement, Jeremy Frimpong to Liverpool.
This one,
Promising.
Promising.
Really?
Yeah. I think Kirkez.
What's wrong with What's wrong with Frimpong?
There's nothing wrong with him. It's just. a
What
lot of the
makes him not
similar
exceptional?
problems we had about defensively. This guy's not even defensive.
It's a like.
No.
It is basically like for Trent.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
but they
so-
attack in different ways. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Defensively, they're both.
yeah.
Yeah. What was the price?
30,
35.
30.
Okay,
yeah,
the
it's very
price is
cheap.
quite good too.
Yeah.
Promising.
Promising.
Yeah.
Promising.
Alright, promising.
Good connection with.
Oh
Wirtz.
my god! I've just seen
Yeah.
who's next.
Who?
Sunderland man.
Oh.
No. Wait for it.
Xhaka.
No, wait for it.
Pedro now. I don't see someone in Chelsea.
Jordan Henderson going to Brentford. Any words I on Jordan Henderson?
Who?
Exceptional
Yeah.
signing. Exceptional
Who cares,
signing.
man? Who cares?
Alright.
cares?
I think we're on the last one. I've already done him. The last one is Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Poor. Who cares?
No, it's not poor,
Oh,
it's
okay.
who
Who
cares.
cares? It's because who cares is lower
Why,
than poor.
why
That's
not
why.
Paul? Because I know you didn't like him at Chelsea.
I didn't like him at Chelsea, but he's probably the best backup goalkeeper in Europe.
I
Really?
mean, Real Madrid
Yeah.
had him and then you third choice.
No, but Real Madrid fans, they were actually quite happy with him.
Yeah, no, he was decent for them.
No, but
they were
they
Real
probably-
Madrid fans were happy with him. They were.
more than Lunin.
Not more than Lunin, probably.
Not more than Lunin.
I mean,
no.
Lunin became
the fact
first
that
goal,
Lunin
first
became,
goalkeeper. Yeah.
Kepa was like, that's like his dream. He can be first, and then Lunin came in. And
No, but Lunin was always a good keeper. So I think obviously he came in. Even now, Real Madrid fans, they do love Lunin. If you ask them what they think about Kepa, and I've seen a lot of their reaction to Kepa, they think he's a good backup. He's a good backup.
Put him
Yeah,
in who
that's
cares.
it.
Alright, we'll put him in. Who cares?
I mean, he saved 3 penalties now in the penalty shootout. So
Oh, really? Right now?
yeah, we
Wow.
lost 7-6, I think.
You just saved 3.
Yeah, he saved 3.
Yeah, he's a very good at pens.
Yeah,
Something
Alright,
on.
I
you
mean,
might need that in the
That's why
Carabao
they want to
Cup.
get subbed
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
There you go,
Oh, yeah.
mate. There you
Oh,
go.
we won't talk about the finals, but generally speaking, he's good at pens. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
I'm pretty sure that is it. Just making sure I didn't miss anyone from the list.
Petrovic to Bournemouth.
No, that's not the
That's
list.
that's a great signing.
For Bournemouth,
Kelleher
yeah.
to Brentford, same
D-
thing,
d-
man.
No, he's better though.
Much better
Who,
player.
who?
Petrovic.
Kelleher
Then who?
Petrovic.
Yeah.
Petrovic much better.
I'm pretty sure he had a good season
Kelleher's
last
pretty
year.
good.
No, Kelleher is a good
Kelleher's
keeper.
very
Come on,
good,
let's
yeah.
not disrespect
No.
Kelleher.
Season in Ligue 1. I mean, player of Strasbourg, player seen, but then they got near Champions League football.
But Kelleher, when he came in for Liverpool, no one missed Alisson.
Yeah.
No, and when Alisson came back, he was a bit shoddy for his
I
standards.
think the player that's going to stand out a lot will be Petrovic.
All right, that's fine. But that is
Honorable mention.
Yeah, sure.
You can mention.
Yeah.
That is our
I get
list.
my props.
I'll quickly mention the exceptional players. The top tier signings for this window so far from the Prem or out of the Prem is Dean Huijsen, Brian Mbuemo, Zubimendi, Wirtz, Joao Pedro, Gyokores, Joel Hato, Gibbs White, and Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Great list. That's a great
That's that
list.
right?
That's a great list.
Yes.
Yep, that's pretty good. I mean, everything else is well, you can all see in your
It'll be
screen.
popped up on the screen. Yeah.
Indeed, and we'll wrap up this transfer quick video with just quick thoughts on what do you guys think with your signings? Because everyone here has made a lot of signings, a lot of big signings, a lot of money been spent. What is your expectations for each of your teams?
Number
what
one.
do you think will be challenging?
Number one.
We'll give that in the Prem review,
Premier
won't we?
League- Well, it's just no expectations. Like, would you think you should be challenging for the title or top 4? Of course, most of us should be thinking about challenging for the title.
Number
except
one.
for you. But
We're trying for the Champions League.
all right,
Wait, we didn't discuss Javi
David Simmons.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
honorable
no,
mention
no,
Xavi
Oh, actually, no,
Simons.
I'll put him on there. I mean, you're
Let's
not
just
good
quickly
for
do that
God.
promising.
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 Yeah.
The only issues I have with him, he's moved a lot for like his age. He's moved a lot for like various clubs.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
let's not forget though, it was only in January that Leipzig paid what was it like 88 million for
Mhm.
him, and he's already going.
but he's been brilliant at Leipzig. He's a great player. I just think this is just Chelsea, less of a squad planning and more of stockpiling of talent.
Yeah.
I think-
that's policy though.
I think his profile,
Yeah.
he's more of a left half space player, not really a winger. So it takes off
It's
the
bad
creative
business, though.
burden of Palmer to
Yeah.
constantly have him going on the left. Now you got Simmons.
I just think there's a lot of players now at Chelsea. You guys are signing a lot of
there
players
is.
to use.
Let's hope it's not a Felix situation. That's all.
It's
Yeah.
very bad from Leipzig though, because they're gonna take a very big loss on him now.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's silly.
Good.
Well, what do you mean? What
Good.
did they do though? Is he on a free right now?
No, they're
no,
looking
they
for like
paid
40.
88 for him, and he's gone for like 50, 40, 50.
Oh, is there
Yeah.
reason for that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they only bought him 6 months
But
ago.
is there a reason for
Good.
them selling for that?
Yeah,
low?
because they didn't make Europe.
He wants to leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they need to sell someone.
I see. I see.
They'd rather keep Sesko.
Yeah.
So he's in promising, Javi Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put him from saying.
That's
You'll
fine.
see on the screen. Don't worry, guys.
Mm.
And but yeah, we'll wrap up on what is your expectation. So we'll start with we'll start with Abdul. You want to start off?
Quickly,
Raise
just say a number between 12 to 20.
Number 1
Oh, okay.
plus a 0
So okay, but realistically, what do you expect from your team with these signings?
with these two. I mean, we'll probably score more goals. 10th.
Oh
What?
my!
How's this
God.
making like
Is that not Aaron sacking time?
No, because
That is
Aaron
Aaron
sacking
sacking.
time.
no, because
No,
we're no, no, no,
manageable.
no, no, because we're judging it on them two signings, right? Yes, they will elevate our attack, right? But the main issues still are the midfield and
So you
the
need-
Who
wide
are you
areas.
linked with in the midfield?
No one.
That's what I mean.
So
You
you're
need
done.
to get someone. You need to get
No,
someone
we're
like
linked
Ederson.
to we're linked to that Valencia player, Javi Guerra. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Who else are we linked to? I don't think we're linked to him.
You know, it's because they have to sell. They still have to sell their
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's still need to sell
players.
players. Yeah.
So
Nacho.
yeah, they
Yeah.
sell some players. And Rashford's
Sancho's
already
going
gone.
to Juve.
Yes,
I don't know what's going on with Anthony.
Keep him, bro. He's a
What else is
Mm.
there? I don't think there's anything else.
So what? You're gonna predict?
With them two
tenth place?
signings, yeah,
Any
Is
cup? Do you think you're gonna push for the cups or no?
we have to because we're not playing anything else, are we?
Alright, that's fair. Dean gone.
Oh my god, I just realised something. We're going to be playing the early rounds of the Carabao Cup.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
you
what funny.
experienced
Good,
Yeah.
more game time for Diego Leon.
Yeah. Alright, go on then, Dean. We'll let you talk about Chelsea. What do you think?
Premier League or
Premier League, Champions League. Do you think you're
Football,
pushing?
I don't know.
Do you think you're pushing Champions League, pushing Premier League? What do you think?
Pushing Premier League and Champions League.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Challenging for title or what? Like top 4?
Third,
That's right.
but we'll strong charge.
Alright.
Number one. Number one.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Both?
As you
Well, you
should
talking about treble?
Number one.
Alright.
Treble.
I think we'll push for the Premier League. I think we should guarantee be in the title race. We should guarantee be in for the cups again. We made to the FA Cup final and hopefully make to at least a semi-quarter final of the Champions League. Probably semis at least. But who knows? If we play Real Madrid, we're gonna get knocked out again. But yeah, we will wrap up the video. That is our transfer ranking video. Of course, big thing happened over the course of the last video. In this video, we hit 100 subscribers. Round of applause for that, everybody. 100 subscribers.
105.
105 subscribers.
Yeah.
You don't wanna.
No,
anyone?
thank you guys. Thank you.
Little tap.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. But yeah.
Also, a big blow up on the TikTok.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. We're nearly on 150 followers on TikTok.
We're Croatian Moroccan fans.
Mm.
Yeah,
Leave
do
me
you,
alone.
do you
an apology?
No apologies.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, look, that is our transfer ranking video. Not really 100 subscribers threshold, but it's a big video. A lot of people are looking at the transfers, hoping that they will elevate their season, especially Abdul. And but yeah, any other words from anyone else?
We're good. Let's go.
And we'll wrap it up there. Then take care, everybody, and we'll see you next video.